Hello my friends, welcome to my little corner of the world. Today I want to share with you another movement practice that you can do. We're going to do it at the wall today. This is perfect if you want to take some time off away from the computer. You need a 10-minute break. You've been in the same position for a while, maybe so at the computer or maybe reading a book, and you need to move and shake up some this area of the body, so the shoulders, a bit of the body, and just come back into your body. So all we're gonna need is a wall. So I have a little space here, and I'm gonna use this one as well because that's gonna be easier for you to see. So come join me, and as you can see, I'm wearing my very normal everyday clothes. So if you can move in your clothes, that's all you need. All right, so what we're gonna do first is we're gonna come to the wall. So I'd say, let's see, so we're gonna come and make sure that your back is touching, so your butt is touching the wall, and so your feet are a tiny bit forward, so your butt can touch the floor and your feet, tiny bit forward. You can feel the weight in your heels. Maybe relax your belly a little and let your ribs down. So it might feel, if you let your ribs down, it might feel like you're very hunched forward, but just by releasing this area of the body, it can feel a bit nice, especially after spending time like this. So come here, and we're gonna take the elbows to the wall. So come and take your elbows, and what we're gonna try and do is keep the ribs down and move the hands up. So without losing the connection, the gentle connection to the wall behind us, and without losing that integrity of the ribs down, move the hands up. Take a deep breath out. And so you might touch here, you might not. I notice that what happens if I want to touch my fingers to the wall, what I do is I lose the connection of my low back, not my low back, my upper back, my shoulder blades to the wall. So what you might want to do is just go towards this direction, and you can feel here, if you keep that gentle connection and move towards your hands towards the wall, you're going to feel a lot of activation. And maybe remind yourself that to bring a bit of softness in the neck. I can notice myself as well that I can tense up a bit here. Keep some softness. All right, release. Wow, a lot has happened already, even if we just did one tiny move. All right, this time, so come back. What we're gonna do, we're gonna come back with the butt touching the wall, the elbows touching, gently connected to the wall, and this time we're gonna go down gently and keep the ribs down here as well. Don't forget to breathe and see. So we're going in that direction, but are we gonna be able to touch the hands with the wall? I don't know. I definitely can't. So in here, there's a lot of activation as well. Okay, now we're gonna move up. All the way up and down. All right, shake it out. So much is happening already. I like that. Okay, now we're gonna go and face the wall. So you can use the same spot that you were using before. I'm just gonna use this one because it's gonna be easier for you to see. Let me move that one. Okay. So come to the wall, sorry. And so press your, more or less, you wanna have your elbows more or less at shoulder height. It can be a bit lower depending on kind of how comfortable it is for you. So make sure that you're away from the wall at a distance with your feet, where you can have your weight in your feet. So you have your weight in your feet, hopefully. Your weight in your heels. Okay, so to the wall, hands to the wall. Same as before, we want to keep the ribs down and relax the muscles in the belly to feel some kind of ease here. Ease in the belly and ease here in the back around the neck. So come here. Press your hands, so find a height that is comfortable for you to have your upper arms, not upper arms, lower arms actually, and the fingers, including the thumb, if you can. That might not be possible, but you're thinking about putting your fingers onto the wall and the thumbs onto the wall. So spread them out. Usually they will stay here because they're comfy here. But so try and see if you can spread them out and bring them to the wall. And so you can experiment here, stay here for a moment, but you can also see if you lower your elbows, your arms down, if it helps maybe reach the wall a bit easier. It's a bit easier. While you're still gonna feel a lot of activation. So putting your fingers onto the wall. And here, notice also what your wrists are doing. So are you able to touch your fingers, but maybe the wrists want to come out. So see if you can keep the wrist and notice what happens. I can feel that I'm shaking a bit actually. This is really hard work. Okay, release for a moment. Okay, shake it out, shake it out, shake it out. Okay, deep breath in. You can move your legs a bit as well if you stay. I tend to love my knees, so I need to move a bit in my knees. All right, let's come back here. So with the lower arms, wrist as much as we can on the I keep wanting to say floor, on the wall, fingers on the wall if they reach, or towards the direction of the wall. And here, what we're gonna try and do is move away from our feet, away from the wall, while keeping that activation. So what's gonna happen here is we're gonna feel different sensations in the back body and in the shoulders here. Move away as much as it's comfortable. If you feel like you can't breathe, just come back a bit closer. That's gonna be enough. And you can try, maybe you're gonna feel some things, maybe tomorrow or even in an hour you're gonna feel different things depending on how close or how far from the wall you move your feet. So you can try moving away, moving back, up. And here you can feel a lot of things, a lot of activation happening in the upper arm, no, not upper arm, in the forearms. And then as you move back, you're gonna feel a lot of activation closer to the shoulder joint. All right, and release. Okay, I'm getting warm here. All right. And the final thing that we're gonna do is we're gonna do a nerve stretch. So we're gonna use the wall again. So that should give you a nice, lovely stretch after what we did. It seems like very little, but it's a lot of work that happened here. So come and place your hand on the wall so you can keep your elbow bent, and then move away. I don't have much space here, but move away from the wall. Press your hand into the wall. Press it, create resistance, as if you wanted to push the wall away from you. This, and then you're gonna feel that your elbow is gonna extend, and see if you can make your elbow look up. So I can't see here, but the elbow crease looking up, so that you're gonna feel a rotation, an external rotation of the upper arm bone. Nice and push. If you feel some tingling or some pressure that isn't right, then you can come closer to the wall, or maybe release, shake it out, and then come back, because that's, yeah, don't let yourself feel that, stay in that position if you feel some pain. So, and breathe, and notice what your belly is doing. Notice where your weight is in your feet. If it's forward or back, bring it back, and so your hips are aligned with your heels. Let your ribs down. Create some softness here. Release. in while pushing. So it's a gentle push. It's not like crazy pushing, but gentle push. All right, release. Okay, let's do the other side. I'm gonna do it here because otherwise you're gonna see my back. So come close to the wall, spread your fingers out. Don't forget the thumb because it likes to stay comfy here. And then slowly you're gonna move away from the wall and push the wall, gently push the wall until your elbow is almost straight. No, you don't want to go crazy, but almost straight. And as soon as you can feel some sensation basically, and we want to feel a gentle sensation, not that pinching. All right, push, and as I feel that sensation, as if you wanted to take this part of your body away from your hand. You should feel a nice stretch here, and make sure that maybe your elbow crease is looking up, so you're feeling that rotation. You can move your elbow out and then in to feel that external rotation. All right. Okay, and congrats! You're done. I hope you feel a bit more space in this area of the body. Come back to this practice as often as you like. If you need a break, you can even write it down if you feel like sometimes you want to take a break from the screen. That's it. Okay, see you next time. Like, subscribe. Tell me how it went for you. What else you would like me to come up with? What kind of movement practice? And I will be happy to try and find some things to do for us to do. Okay, happy moving and see you soon.